الفيض ضياء، آيات المولى تدفعني نحو العليا.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. May the peace and blessings of Almighty Allah be upon you all. Welcome my brothers, my sisters, my wonderful children, respected viewers, to another edition of the Voice of Oneness Quran competition show. As you know, we are on our 4th season, and this week we are in the semi-final round. We are very quickly coming to a close of our semi-final round. Tomorrow will be the last day of the semi-finals. Alhamdulillah, we have with us, inshallah, to judge our two usual shuyukh. We have my immediate right, Sheikh Maqsood Ilahi Sabir, and next to him we have Sheikh Laib Muhammad Saeed. They have been with us the whole week, alhamdulillah, judging and asking tajweed questions to the various reciters. Alhamdulillah, today we have a group of reciters as well, whom I hope will all be as beautiful and as dynamic as we've been having on Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday, insha'Allah Aziz. Without further ado, let us move on to our first contestant, first reciter for today. His name is Hikmah Korkor Ibrahim, 12 years of age, from London. Hikmah, are you there?
Assalamu alaikum.
So Hikmah, she is there, she's ready and waiting, inshallah. Hikmah, how are you today?
I'm fine, alhamdulillah. How are you too?
Alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah. The judges are ready and waiting to listen to your beautiful recitation. Inshallah, what are you going to recite for us today, Hikmah?
I'm going to read a page from Surah Al-An'am.
Okay, inshallah Aziz. If you could, Hikmah, if you could read, say a bit louder please. We're having difficulty hearing. Maybe the volume is low on your end, so please raise your volume if you haven't. Do remember you've got 3 minutes on the clock, 3 minutes on the clock, inshallah, and you may begin.
Surah?
Sorry, our shuyukh couldn't hear. What surah are you going to recite for us again, please? A little bit louder.
Surah Al-An'am.
Okay, so mashallah, now we heard clearly. Jazakallah Hikmah, good girl. Inshallah. So, judges are ready and waiting. You've got 3 minutes. Whenever you're ready, we may begin. Bismillah.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. وإذ قال إبراهيم لأبيه آزر أتتخذ أصناما آلهة إني أراك وقومك في ضلال مبين. وكذلك نري إبراهيم ملكوت السماوات والأرض وليكون من الموقنين. فلما جن عليه الليل رأى كوكبا قال هذا ربي. فلما أفل قال لا أحب الآفلين. فلما رأى القمر بازغا قال هذا ربي. فلما أفل قال لئن لم يهدني ربي لأكونن من القوم الضالين. فلما رأى الشمس بازغة قال هذا ربي هذا أكبر. فلما أفلت قال يا قوم إني بريء مما تشركون. إني وجهت وجهي للذي فطر السماوات والأرض حنيفا وما أنا من المشركين. وحاجه قومه قال أتحاجوني في الله قال أتحاجوني في الله وقد هدان ولا أخاف ما تشركون به إلا أن يشاء ربي شيئا وسع ربي كل شيء علما أفلا تتذكرون.
Jazakallah khair, mashallah. Hikmah, beautiful recitation, and you finished exactly on time as well. Mashallah, mashallah, mashallah. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless you. Good girl. Inshallah, if I can hand over to our Sheikh Laib for some feedback, please. Sheikh, over to you.
Jazakillahu khairan, barakallahu fik for this recitation, alhamdulillah, with the good makharij as well, alhamdulillah. We can see that you are applying the rules of the tajweed properly, alhamdulillah, especially for the mudud. Alhamdulillah, we are so happy to hear from you. Alhamdulillah, just in the word shayta, the ta, make it full mouth, more full mouth, especially the letter ta is from a heavy letter ta, and coming after the letter dad in da, make full mouth and try to pronounce the da from the edge of the tongue. And akbar, the ba is a light, just make it again. We have only this, what I could see. The rest was so beautiful. May Allah bless you. Jazakillahu khairan. Ahsanti, well done.
MashaAllah, MashaAllah. Hikmah, so beautiful recitation and wonderful feedback from our Sheikh Laib. Inshallah, if I can hand over to Sheikh Maqsood to ask you some tajweed questions. Please, Sheikh.
Jazakallah khair for your beautiful recitations. Amazing, mashallah. My dear sister, if you could just tell me, Ibrahim, what rule is there?
There we have قلقلة الصغرى.
Say again?
قلقلة الصغرى.
Okay, qalqala, that's fine. Can you please explain to me when is the alif full mouth and what is when it is empty mouth?
Alif is full mouth when the preceding letter to it is a heavy letter, and it is empty mouth when its preceding letter is a light letter.
Is it preceding, isn't it?
Yes, the letter before it.
Letter before it.
That's right.
Jazakallah khairan.
MashaAllah, MashaAllah, MashaAllah. Hikmah, beautiful recitation. Beautiful words of nasiha from our Sheikh Laib, and you answered all of your tajweed questions correctly as well, mashallah. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless you. Good girl, keep reciting as you are and just fix those little points that Sheikh Laib said, and inshallah it will become even more beautiful for the future, inshallah. Good girl, mashallah. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless you. Let's move on to our next reciter. Our next reciter is Ayhem Mustafa, 13 years of age from London. Ayhem, are you there?
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Ayhem, how are you today?
I'm good, alhamdulillah. How are you?
We are very well, thank you. Jazakallah for asking. What are you going to recite for us today, Ayhem?
Suratul Qalam.
Suratul Qalam, mashallah. Remember, you've got 3 minutes on the clock. You may begin whenever you are ready. Bismillah.
Jazakallah khair. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم نون والقلم وما يسطرون ما أنت بنعمة ربك بمجنون وإن لك لأجرا غير ممنون وإنك لعلى خلق عظيم فستبصر ويبصرون بأيكم المفتون إن ربك هو أعلم بمن ضل عن سبيله وهو أعلم بالمهتدين فلا تطع المكذبين ودوا لو تدهن فيدهنون ولا تطع كل حلاف مهين هماز مشاء بنميم مناع للخير معتد أثيم عتل بعد ذلك زنيم أن كان ذا مال وبنين إذا تتلى عليه آياتنا قال أساطير الأولين سنسمه على الخرطوم إنا بلوناهم كما بلونا أصحاب الجنة إذ أقسموا ليصرمنها مصبحين ولا يستثنون فطاف عليها طائف من ربك وهم نائمون فأصبحت كالصريم فتنادوا مصبحين أن اغدوا على حرثكم إن كنتم صارمين فانطلقوا وهم يتخافتون ألا يدخلنها اليوم عليكم مسكين وغدوا على حرد قادرين.
Ayhem, I'm going to stop you there. Your 3 minutes is up. But all I can say is, mashallah, what beautiful recitation. MashaAllah, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless you. If I can hand over to our Sheikh Maqsood for some feedback, please. Sheikh.
What an amazing recitation, my dear young brother. There are a few points. First, yasturun. Make sure it's sin, not sa. And very common problem is thought trying to pull the sin up and make it full mouth. So you got to be careful. It's yasturu, not yastu. Okay. Again, إذا تتلى. You see, this second ta is when the hams, both of the ta, but second has ta is particular because it's second. So إذا تتلى instead of إذا تتلى, تتأت. Okay, the hams has to be there. When you also say فانطا, fan and fan is a gunna heavy right from the start of gunna, not the فانطلقوا. No, فانطلقوا. Okay, you can feel it from the gunna. There is a following letter is heavy. So this makes sure the gunna is much heavier. أقسموا. No, أق is أقو. Though you are very keen with your hamza, that's very good. What with the problem is sometimes we hear أقسموا, but in that case you say hamza very nicely but you made the qaf, the heavy qalqala, a bit lighter. So make sure all still stays heavy. أقسموا, أقسموا, not instead of أقسموا. Okay, jazakallah khair, my brother.
MashaAllah, MashaAllah. Ayhem, so wonderful constructive feedback there from our Sheikh Maqsood. Adapt these into your recitation, inshallah, and your recitation will become perfect very soon, inshallah. Aziz. If I can hand over to our Sheikh Laib for some tajweed questions for you, please.
Okay, Ayhem, jazakallahu khairan. Ayhem, in the word hammaz, what's the rule here?
Ghunna for 2 counts.
Okay, jazakallahu khairan. And how many letters that we have, we pronounce them with a full mouth?
7. خص ضاد قذ, which are ha, sad, ضاد, غين, ta, and qaf, and dha.
Yes, خص ضاد قذ. Jazakallahu khairan. Barakallahu feek.
MashaAllah, MashaAllah, MashaAllah. Ayhem, wonderful, beautiful recitation, and you knew your tajweed rulings as well. Alhamdulillah. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless you for the future. Jazakallah, good boy. If we can move on to our third reciter for today. His name is Musa Amin. He is 12 years old and he is from London. Musa, are you there?
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi
wa barakatuh. Musa, how are you today?
Alhamdulillah, how are you?
We are all very well, Jazakallah khair for asking. Are you ready to read?
Yeah.
MashaAllah. So what are you going to recite for us today, Musa?
I want to read the Zariyat.
Okay, inshallah. Remember, Musa, you've got 3 minutes on the clock starting now, so you can start whenever you are ready. Bismillah.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والذاريات ذروا فالحاملات وقرا فالجاريات يسرا فالمقسمات أمرا وإن الدين الحبك إنكم لفي قول مختلف يؤفك عنه من أفك قتل الخراصون الذين هم في غمرة ساهون يسألون أيان يوم الدين يوم هم على النار يفتنون ذوقوا فتنتكم هذا الذي كنتم به تستعجلون إن المتقين في جنات وعيون آخذين ما آتاهم ربهم إنهم كانوا قبل ذلك محسنين كانوا قليلا من الليل ما يهجعون وبالأسحار هم يستغفرون وفي أموالهم حق للسائل والمحروم وفي الأرض آيات للموقنين وفي أنفسكم أفلا تبصرون وفي السماء رزقكم وما توعدون فورب السماء والأرض إنه لحق مثل ما أنكم تنطقون هل أتاك حديث ضيف إبراهيم المكرمين إذ دخلوا عليه فقالوا سلاما قال سلام قوم منكرون فراغ إلى أهله فجاء بعجل سمين فقربه إليهم قال ألا تأكلون فأوجس منهم خيفة قالوا لا تخف وبشروه بغلام عليم.
Musa, I'm going to stop you there.
First two lines again.
Musa, our sheikhs are asking if you can just very quickly recite the first three lines.
Two lines.
Again, because when you started off, it cut off and we couldn't hear. The rest of it was perfect. If you can just say the first three lines again, please.
Okay. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والذاريات ذروا فالحاملات وقرا فالجاريات يسرا فالمقسمات أمرا إنما توعدون لصادق وإن الدين لواقع والسماء ذات الحبك إنكم لفي قول مختلف.
MashaAllah, yes, that time was perfectly clear. First time we just cut out a little bit, you see, so we couldn't hear clearly. And we can't judge if we can't hear the recitation clearly, as you can appreciate. Good boy, mashallah. But Musa, when you got going, mashallah, the recitation was beautiful, mashallah. If I can hand over to Sheikh Laib for some feedback, please.
Musa, jazakallah khairan for your qira'ah, mashallah, so beautiful, alhamdulillah. Your ahkam was very good, alhamdulillah, especially the mudud and the ghunan. But I want to just focus again in a few makharij, especially the light and the heavy letters. We have here in Bismillahir Rah, the ha here come light. Ra is mufakhama, the ha make it light, more light. Okay, sometimes when the muraqqaq comes before or after the mufakham, it makes it different to pronounce it. Okay, now we have again the letter amra. Meme is muraqqaq as well. And Ra. Again we have آخذين. آخذين. Again we have أنفسكم. Here the ghunna is muraqqaqa because after the noon as-sakin we have a letter fa which is harf muraqqaq. We go to again some ghunna here. It's from letter R heavy. qa. Qa is the letter qa is mufakhama. Qa, then we have after all of them they comes after it's huruf muraqqaqa. qa qalila. Again for ينطقون the ghunna here is mufakhama. Your mudud mashallah are so good alhamdulillah for al-mad al-muttasil or munfasil or even al-mad al-tabi'i. You are doing it 2 haraka which is very important, but just for these few letters and for these muraqqaq and mufakham letters. Jazakallahu khairan.
MashaAllah, Musa. So wonderful feedback. So as you can see, not really much you need to improve, just the mukhaffama and the muraqqaq, the deep and the light letters. Be very, very aware of which ones they are, and the letters around them as well. You have to look, so which makes the letter light, which makes the letter deep. And if you can fix that, mashallah, the rest of the recitation is perfect, mashallah. If I can hand to our Sheikh Maqsood for some tajweed questions for you, please.
My dear brother, if you could just tell me, innakum lafi, what the rule is there?
There's noon musaddada.
No, I'm just last part of the word. Innakum la, kum la. This part. Not the inna bit. Kum la. You see?
I'm not so sure.
Let me make you be clear. Is mim sakin, you know? Mim sakin from there onward. Innakum, the mim sakin. I want the rule in this mim sakin.
Mim sakin with no gunna.
Now, what's the rule is called? I want the name of the rule. You don't have to explain anything. Just name of the rule. That's it. Mustafa, inshallah. If you're not sure, we can go to the next question.
Yeah.
No problem. Right. Can you please explain to me what is the ruling of mim mushaddada and nun mushaddada?
Noon musaddada and mim musaddada is when they have a shadda on them, and you have to count them for 2 counts. So like or
Okay. I understand you're trying to say gunna, isn't it?
yeah.
Okay.
Gunna.
Very good. No worry. We'll take it. Okay. Awesome.
MashaAllah, MashaAllah. Musa, good boy, good boy. So recitation is very good. Just fix those little places, and MashaAllah, you know your tajweed rulings, but practice some more, get them even more perfect. Remember all of the rules of ikhfa, idgham, iqlab, ghunna, all of these rules. Make sure you have them perfect. You know what the names of them are and what they are, the explanation. Very, very important for next time. Okay? Inshallah, but MashaAllah, very good. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless you for the future. Let's move on to our next reciter. Our next reciter is Muhammad Rifat Mia, 12 years of age, from South End on Sea. Muhammad Rifat, are you there? Muhammad Rifat, can you hear us? We can see you, but we can't hear you. Can you hear us? Maybe you need to put your mic on.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa
Wa alaikum
barakatuh.
salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. We could hear you speaking, but we could read your lips but not hear your voice. So that's why we said put the mic. Good boy. Muhammad, how are you today?
Alhamdulillah, I'm fine.
MashaAllah,
How are you?
MashaAllah, MashaAllah. Good boy. What are you going to recite for us today?
I will be reciting Surah Al-Hashr.
Okay. Remember, good boy, you've got 3 minutes on the clock. You may begin whenever you are ready. Bismillah.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم كمثل الذين من قبلهم قريبا ذاقوا وبال أمرهم ولهم عذاب أليم كمثل الشيطان إذ قال للإنسان اكفر فلما كفر قال إني بريء منك إني أخاف الله رب العالمين فكان عاقبتهما أنهما في النار خالدين فيها وذلك جزاء الظالمين يا أيها الذين آمنوا اتقوا الله ولتنظر نفس ما قدمت لغد واتقوا الله إن الله خبير بما تعملون ولا تكونوا كالذين نسوا الله فأنساهم أنفسهم أولئك هم الفاسقون لا يستوي أصحاب النار وأصحاب الجنة هم الفائزون لو أنزلنا هذا القرآن على جبل لرأيته خاشعا متصدعا من خشية الله وتلك الأمثال نضربها للناس لعلهم يتفكرون هو الله الذي لا إله إلا هو عالم الغيب والشهادة هو الرحمن الرحيم.
Muhammad, we have to stop you there. We're out of time, unfortunately. We would love to listen to you some more. Very beautiful recitation, but we're out of time. Beautiful recitation. If I can hand over to our Sheikh Maqsood for some feedback, please, Sheikh.
MashaAllah, very good recitation again. My young brother, when you say A'udhu billahi minash shaytanir rajim, you see there's a breaking point there. You made the pause, which looks like there is sector. Make sure shaytani, no shaytani, shay, and A'udhu billahi minash shaytanir. Don't break the sound there, okay? The first. Second, when you say inni akhafullah, first you said inni bari'un mink. This inni you made two haraka, which is inni akhafullah. Okay. So if you do mad munfasil anywhere, two from right from the beginning, keep throughout the recitation 2. If you start off with your mad munfasil 4, keep throughout the recitation 4. We're not saying you can't do 4 or you can't do 2. Our point is you can't mix in some places 2, some places 1. That is not supposed to be. Okay. Number 2. Faizun, the way you said is tashilul hamza, okay, is only one place in the half in this Surah Al-Fussilat. Other than this, all the hamza is faizun a-i-u. Okay, it's tahqiq, very strong, very sharp, okay, very solid this hamza. A'udhu, not a'udhu, like this. Again, wal tanzur, I probably mentioned before that any time the gunna heavy, the heaviness started right from the beginning of the gunna, not from the letter. The wa is the light, heavy letter, I understand, but you have to make the heaviness start from wal tanzur, no wal tanzur, not like this, okay? And finally, huwa Allah, not huwa. Huwa is making wow heavy. Allah lafzul jalala heavy, but the wow still has to be light. Huwa Allahu huwa, not huwa, okay? But I'm telling you again, you have a very good recitation, mashallah. Your beautiful tone as well.
MashaAllah, Muhammad. So as you can see, your recitation is beautiful, but just few little things you have to fix, as our Sheikh has advised. Fix those things and your reading will be perfect, inshallah. Good boy, well done. If I can hand over to our Sheikh Laib for some tajweed questions for you, please.
Yeah, Muhammad, jazakallahu khairan, barakallahu fiqh. Muhammad, in this word, قال إني, the second word. إني, what's the rule here?
نون مشددة.
أحسنت, نون مشددة. نعم, جيد, جزاك الله خيرا. And can you explain to me الإدغام الشفوي? الإدغام الشفوي. How do we apply الإدغام الشفوي?
So for إدغام شفوي, if after ميم ساكن comes a نون مشددة, there will be a nasalization sound, there will be a غنة as well as a merging sound.
Okay, بارك الله فيك, جزاك الله خيرا.
MashaAllah, MashaAllah. Good boy. Muhammad Rifat, follow the advice of our shuyukh here, our sheikhs, inshallah, and your recitation will become even more beautiful for the future. Jazakumullah khair. Good boy, MashaAllah. May Allah bless you. Brothers and sisters, wonderful children, respected viewers, as I'm sure you will all agree, we are listening to some most beautiful recitation so far. Alhamdulillah. Unfortunately, we have to go away for a quick break now though, but inshallah we will be back in a moment. Please do stay with us. Inshallah we will see you back after the break. Fi amanillah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
قرآني يدفعني تدفعني نحو العليا. في قلبي دوما يغمرني من فيض ضياء آيات الموت تدفعني نحو العليا.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. May the peace and blessings of Almighty Allah be upon you all. Welcome back, my beloved brothers, beloved sisters, wonderful children, respected viewers, all of you watching, to the Voice of Oneness Quran competition show. As you know, as I said in the beginning of the program, we are in season 4 and we are in the semi-final rounds. MashaAllah, we've gone through 4 of our reciters. Inshallah, we're going to move on to our reciter number 5 now. Our 2 sheikhs, Sheikh Maqsood and Sheikh Laib, are ready and waiting, inshallah, to listen and ask the tajweed questions. The first reciter in this segment is Samia Ahmed, 11 years of age, from Birmingham. Samia, are you there?
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Samia, how are you today?
I'm fine, alhamdulillah. How are you?
We are all very well, Jazakillah khair for asking, good girl. Wonderful. What are you going to recite for us today, Samia?
Surah Mursalat.
Surah Mursalat. Okay, inshallah. Remember, you want to read nice and loud, nice and clear. Try and stay in a straight position. Don't move around too much because it causes distortion on the mic. Some of you, as you read, you move around, and when you move around, your voice goes far away from the mic and it causes distortion, and sometimes we can't hear clearly. Is that okay, Samia? So when you read just how you are now, like this, stay in this same position and read like that beautifully, and then we can hear everything clearly, inshallah, and give you better marks at the end, inshallah. Okay? Good girl. Samia, you've got 3 minutes. You may start whenever you are ready. Bismillah.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. والمرسلات عرفا فالعاصفات عصفا والناشرات نشرا فالفارقات فرقا فالملقيات ذكرا عذرا أو نذرا إنما توعدون لواقع فإذا النجوم طمست وإذا السماء فرجت وإذا الجبال نسفت وإذا الرسل أقتت لأي يوم أجلت ليوم الفصل وما أدراك ما يوم الفصل ويل يومئذ للمكذبين ألم نهلك الأولين ثم نتبعهم الآخرين كذلك نفعل بالمجرمين ويل يومئذ للمكذبين ألم نخلقكم من ماء مهين فجعلناه في قرار مكين إلى قدر معلوم فقدرنا فنعم القادرون ويل يومئذ للمكذبين ألم نجعل الأرض كفاتا أحياء وأمواتا وجعلنا فيها رواسي شامخات وأسقيناكم ماء فراتا ويل يومئذ للمكذبين انطلقوا إلى ما كنتم به تكذبون انطلقوا إلى ظل ذي 3 شعب.
Samia, I'm going to stop you there because your 3 minutes is up. But mashallah, I must say, beautiful recitation, very calming, very serene, very tranquil. Mashallah, I wish we could listen to this recitation all day long, but unfortunately, we're on time constraint. But beautiful recitation. Samia, good girl. Sheikh Laib, if I can hand over to you for some feedback for Samia, please.
أحسنتي ما شاء الله جزاك الله خيرا. So quiet recitation and a beautiful alhamdulillah. May Allah bless you again for this beautiful recitation. Alhamdulillah. When you start well more, the ra here is sukun and the meme has a dhamma. The ra has a sukun on the before it. There is a dhamma. Make the ra here with the full mouth. Yes, this is one of the rule of ra. Again, we have القا. The qa here is مفخمة as well. Not القادرون, but القادرون. أحياء انطلقوا. In the word انطلقوا, the ghunna here comes مفخمة. Why it comes مفخمة? Because the next letter is a letter of التفخيم, which is a ta as well. ليوم الفصل. The fa here is muraqqaqat as-sad mufakhama as well. The letter sad comes from the edge, make it full mouth as well. Sorry, letter sad mufakhama as well. And we go to qararin makin. Make the ghunna to haraka. Ahya'an wa amwata. The ghunna and the idgham together. So like a 50-50 for the idgham and for the ghunna. Make it clear. But it was good, alhamdulillah, just a little bit missing for the ghunna. جزاك الله خيرا. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give you tawfiq inshallah.
MashaAllah, mashallah. Samia, so as you can see, minor things, mainly deep and light. A lot of you, when you recite, you don't fully appreciate mufakham and muraqqaq, meaning the deep and the light. Yes? So be aware of which letters are deep, which letters are light, and then the letters surrounding them as well. The letters before, if they're deep, sometimes you have to make that letter deep. If it's light, you have to make it light. So be very, very aware of this. This is something that is very common, and a lot of people, they make these mistakes. But if you fix this, it will be absolutely perfect, inshaAllah al-Aziz. If I can hand over to our Sheikh Maqsood for some tajweed questions.
My little sister, if you can tell me, Alam nakhluqkum mim, you see, nakhluqkum mi. What rule is that?
The rule there is idgham shafawi.
Idgham shafawi, ahsanti, okay. Can you also please tell me when is the lam in the word of Allah is full mouth and when is empty mouth?
The lam in Allah, if it's when it's heavy, when before the word Allah comes a fatha or a dhamma, then the lam in Allah is heavy, and it is light when the letter before has a kasra.
Very good.
MashaAllah, MashaAllah. Samia, so as you can see in your tajweed rules, you actually know. You know that the letter lam and the letter ra, sometimes they have to be deep, sometimes they have to be light. So you know the rulings in theory. Now all you have to do is put it into practice when you read, inshaAllah al-Aziz. Good girl, mashallah. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless you for the future, Samia. Good girl. Let's move on to our next reciter. His name is Uzair Ahmed, 13 years of age, from London. Uzair, are you there?
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa
Wa alaikum
barakatuh.
salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Uzair, how are you today?
Good sir, how are you?
I'm very well, very well. Are you ready? Are you good to go? Are you confident to read?
Yes.
MashaAllah, mashallah. What are you going to recite for us today, Uzair?
I'm reading from Surah Al-Baqarah.
Surah Al-Baqarah, inshallah. Good boy. Remember, you've got 3 minutes on the clock. You may begin whenever you're ready. Bismillah.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. شهر رمضان الذي أنزل فيه القرآن هدى للناس وبينات من الهدى والفرقان فمن شهد منكم الشهر فليصم ومن كان مريضا أو على سفر فعدة من أيام أخر يريد الله بكم اليسر ولا يريد بكم العسر ولتكملوا العدة ولتكبروا الله على ما هداكم ولعلكم تشكرون وإذا سألك عبادي عني فإني قريب أجيب دعوة الداع إذا دعاني فليستجيبوا لي وليؤمنوا بي لعلهم يرشدون أحل لكم ليلة الصيام الرفث إلى نسائكم هن لباس لكم وأنتم لباس لهن علم الله أنكم كنتم تختانون أنفسكم فتاب عليكم وعفى عنكم فالآن باشروهن وابتغوا ما كتب الله لكم وكلوا واشربوا حتى يتبين لكم الخيط الأبيض من الخيط الأسود من الفجر ثم أتموا الصيام إلى الليل ولا تباشروهن وأنتم عاكفون في المساجد.
Uzair, I'm going to stop you there. MashaAllah, beautiful recitation, nice and loud, nice and clear, very confident, MashaAllah. But unfortunately, we're out of time. So, inshallah, if I can hand over to our Sheikh Maqsood for some feedback for you, please.
My dear brother, I like your very smiley face right from the beginning, MashaAllah. So, it gives you the impression I'm very confident. I have no sort of hesitation or any sort of the lack of confidence in my recitation. Very good. My brother, there's two aspects of it. First, when you recited, you close your eyes. This is, we're not supposed, it's not for the etiquette of the Quran when you close and it's okay, keep it out. Now, and the second thing, you put the head up. So I'm going to put his head up next. So in closing eyes, probably in the salah sometime you can, because of the khushu, you can do this. In that case, you're not supposed to look up. In the salah, we are not allowed to look up and read like this, okay? So this, if you're outside salah, you're not supposed to keep your eyes closed. So try to have, because you're the young child, if you have this habit, you'll probably find difficult to get rid of this habit, inshallah. So anytime try to keep your eyes open, okay? Number two, number of places in your recitation you made the light gunna heavy. Unzila kuntum, okay? Make sure if it is the following letter light, a number of times we mentioned, it's unzila kuntum. One of the easier way to say it, keep smiling when you make this gunna, okay? Again, فَعِدَّةٌ min, minimum length of the gunna has to be 2 harakat. So make sure it's not فَعِدَّةٌ min, mashallah, your recitation took us to the Ramadan and a very powerful verse you choose. Again, there is one of the letter, when you talk of the sifat, we want the sifat of the huruf to come to the harf. But one sifat, we call them stay away from the harf. It's sifat tikrar. Okay, this is how you happen. When you a'udhu billahi minash shaytanir furqan, like this, no fur, there's number of ra comes up. It's the one, furqan. Second, siyamir rafa. You see so many ra there, just one ra. This sifat tikrar, it has to be out from the sifat, not what we call the hams or jahar or any other sifat we talk, we want to be in the part of the letter. But this sifat we want, stay away from the letter. So make sure you do this. Kataballahu not usr. Okay, then sin is light. So there are a few issues, inshallah. But good thing is you have very confident and a very loud voice. Okay, this is the added quality I would say into your recitation. Barakallahu feekum.
MashaAllah, Uzair, it's a very beautiful recitation. Just keep your head down a bit and keep your eyes open and carry on. Bismillah. Is that okay? I'll hand over to our Sheikh Laib for some tajweed questions for you, please.
Okay, Uzair, Jazakallahu khairan again. Alhamdulillah. Let's go for the last word in these two words. فَإِنِّي قَرِيب. قَرِيب. What's the rule here, ya Uzair?
The rule here is qalqala.
Al-qalqala. أحسنت. And can you explain to us like what is al-idhar al-shafawi?
إظهار شفوي.
نعم الإظهار الشفوي.
إدغام.
إظهار.
إظهار شفوي is when after a mim sakina there will be any letter in the Arabic alphabet other than mim and ba. If this is the case, you have to read clearly. You do not do any ghunna. You don't merge any letters. You just have to read clearly.
أحسنت بارك الله فيك جزاك الله خيرا.
MashaAllah, Uzair. Very, very confident indeed, mashallah. You know exactly what you're talking about, good boy, mashallah. As our Sheikh Maqsood said, a couple of things you have to fix. And again, I said this before, and all the Sheikhs are saying this, these deep and light letters, majority of the young children, they have a bit of difficulty with the deep letters and light letters. But that will develop, make sure you remember the rulings, and then as your voices develop, because all of you are very young, 11, 12, as soon as your age becomes maybe 13, 14, 15, your voices will develop more deeper, and then you'll be able to say them more easily. But for now, you have to still practice and get them perfect from now, so it'll be easy for you in the future. So something that you want to remember. But Uzair, as I said, you read very beautifully, very loud, very nice, very slow, very clear. Keep reading like this, inshallah, and I can see you becoming one of the big imams of the future, inshallah. Maybe when I retire, I'll get you to take my job, inshallah. Don't worry. Okay, good boy, good boy. Right. Our next reciter, his name is Muhammad Aliyan Sheikh Zubair, 12 years of age from Luton. Muhammad Aliyan, are you there?
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh to all of my respected judges.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. MashaAllah, Muhammad Aliyan, wonderful to make your acquaintance. MashaAllah, good boy. How are you today?
Alhamdulillah, I'm fine. How are you?
We are all very well. Are you ready? Are you good to go?
Yeah.
Inshallah, inshallah. What are you going to recite for us today, Muhammad Aliyan?
Inshallah, I will be reciting Suratul Kahf.
MashaAllah, Suratul Kahf. Perfect. Okay, Muhammad Aliyan, remember, you've got 3 minutes on the clock. You may begin whenever you are ready. Bismillah.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله الذي أنزل على عبده الكتاب ولم يجعل له عوجا قيما لينذر بأسا شديدا من لدنه ويبشر المؤمنين الذين يعملون الصالحات أن لهم أجرا حسنا ماكثين فيه أبدا وينذر الذين قالوا اتخذ الله ولدا ما لهم به من علم ولا لآبائهم كبرت كلمة تخرج من أفواههم إن يقولون إلا كذبا فلعلك باخع نفسك على آثارهم إن لم يؤمنوا بهذا الحديث أسفا إن جعلنا ما على الأرض زينة لها لنبلوهم أيهم أحسن عملا وإنا لجاعلون ما عليها صعيدا جرزا أم حسبت أن أصحاب أصحاب الكهف والرقيم كانوا من آياتنا عجبا إذ أوى الفتية إلى الكهف فقالوا ربنا آتنا من لدنك رحمة وهيئ لنا من أمرنا رشدا فضربنا على آذانهم في الكهف سنين عددا ثم بعثناهم لنعلم أي الحزبين أحصى لما لبثوا أمدا.
Muhammad Aliyan, I have to stop you there unfortunately because we're out of time. The 3 minutes are up. But mashallah, beautiful recitation. Do remember something for myself very, very quickly before I move on to our chefs. Remember, I mentioned earlier on about rocking. Please do not rock. Try all of the contestants, all of the reciters, young boys and girls. Please do remember when you read, try not to recite. Don't close your eyes. Don't keep your head too high, too low, chest down, belly out, this way, that way. None of these things. Stay nice and straight like a statue, stationary position and read like this. This way you can have deep breath and you can read more longer. No rocking. Rocking will distort the sound on the recitation and it will exhaust your energy as well. So do remember that for the future. If I can hand over to our Sheikh Laib for some feedback, please.
Yeah, mashallah, jazakallahu khairan, barakallahu fiqh for your qira'ah as well, alhamdulillah. But you need to care about the makharij al-huruf as well. We always talk about makharij and sifat al-huruf. Sometimes we need to make it light and heavy. You need to study properly the heavy letters and the light, and you apply them during your recitation. Alhamdulillah. You have liyunzira. The noon here is the second. The val comes after is harf muraqqaq. Make the noon again here light. 2 times there. You don't need liyunzira and wayunzira as well. The letter ra again. Juruza. Ra mufakhama with the dhamma as well. We have ba, la, light. Always when the letter comes, it's heavy. Sometimes we make the letter, previous letter heavy as well, like bakhi'un, not bakhi'un, not ba, but it's ba. Again, you have inna. You forgot to stretch the alif, which is mad al-tabi'i. You do the ghunna, inna, yeah, it's okay, but you need to stretch the alif as well. Inna, 2 haraka. And this is mad al-tabi'i. It's very important to do it. Otherwise, you're going to make the meaning different. It changes the meaning. Okay, we have again, ma lahum bihi. Apply the ghunna here. Okay, we have mim sakina, then we have letter ba, and ikhfa shafawi. Apply it with the 2 haraka. The count is 2 haraka. Ila al-kahfi. Ila al-kahfi. The letter ha as well, make it clear. And amrina. All letters here are light. Starting from the letter alif, going to the letter noon at the end. Ba'athnahum and hizbayni. Make the letter zad as well, letter zin, make it clear as well. Hizbayni. But alhamdulillah, so beautiful recitation, but you need to care about the makharij because they are very important. Jazakallahu khairan.
MashaAllah, MashaAllah, Muhammad Aliyan. So some wonderful feedback there from our Sheikh. Just a couple of things you need to fix. Just look at your tajweed rulings a bit more. The makharij, the sifat. Have a quick look at those and get those perfect, and then apply that to your reading, and your recitation will be perfect inshallah in the future. If I can hand over to our Sheikh Maqsood for some tajweed questions for you.
Great. My dear brother, can you please tell me ma lahum bih, what rule is there?
This is ghunna.
What's the rule? Ma lahum bih. Amin.
This is idgham.
Muhammad Aliyan, your video has switched off. Can you switch your video back on? We can't see you. Yes, you're back now. Okay, so listen very carefully to what the Sheikh is saying and explain what he is asking you.
Ma lahum bih. I want the rule for this part. What rule is called?
Ikhfa mim sakin.
Ikhfa mim sakin. What's the name of the rule? There is no such thing called ikhfa mim sakin. You got to do mim sakin, I understand, but there is a name of this rule. Any rule related to mim sakin, what do you call them? How do you know it's not related to nun sakin? It's related to mim sakin. There's some one word come with that. With ikhfa, izhar, idgham. Anytime we say this, we need to say this word as well. So we know it's from the mim sakin.
Is it idgham shafawi?
Say again, what's the rule is called?
Idgham shafawi.
What did you say before?
Ikhfa mim sakin.
So can you combine these two? You know what you said? I'm trying to help you.
Ikhfa shafawi.
Ahsan. Okay, I'll take it. No worry. Okay, inshallah. Right. And finally, can you please tell me what are the heavy letters? The permanently heavy letters. Always the heavy.
Qaf, ta, ba, jim, dal.
Is the final answer?
Oh, do you mean the full mouth letter?
Yes.
Oh, khussa, daghdin, qiz, kha, sad, da, ta, gha, ghain, ta, qaf, za.
Okay. Ahsan. Barakallah feekum.
MashaAllah, Muhammad. Aliyan, beautiful recitation, and you got a little bit of help there from the sheikhs. I don't know if that's allowed or not, but mashallah, we'll accept it, inshallah. Aziz. Good boy, good boy. But on a serious note, mashallah, recitation is very good. You have to fix those little things that Sheikh said, fix those things, and your recitation will be perfect, inshallah. Aziz. Good boy, well done, mashallah. My brothers, my sisters, wonderful children, respected viewers, unfortunately it seems we have to go away on another short break, inshallah, but please do stay with us, don't go away, stay with us. We will be back in a moment and we'll continue with some more beautiful recitation from these wonderful children, inshallah al-aziz. Take care. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
قرآني في قلبي دوما يغمرني من فيض ضياء آيات المولى تدفعني نحو العليا. آني في قلبي دوما يغمرني من فيض ضياء آيات المولى تدفعني نحو العليا.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. May the peace and blessings of Almighty Allah be upon you all. Welcome back, my beloved brothers, beloved sisters, wonderful children, respected viewers. You have been listening to the voice of Oneness Quran competition show reciters, all of these young students, young reciters, young contestants, all 9, 10, 11, 12 years of age, mashallah. Beautiful recitation, as I'm sure you will all agree. Inshallah, let's move on to our next contestant. His name is Yousef Ahmed. He's 13 years of age from London. Yousef, are you there?
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Yousef, how are you today?
Alhamdulillah, I'm fine. How are you?
We are all well, jazakallah khair for asking. Are you ready? Are you good to go?
Yeah, I'm ready. Inshallah.
MashaAllah. What are you going to recite for us today, Yousef?
Today I'm going to recite Surah Maryam, inshallah.
Inshallah. Remember, Yousef, you have 3 minutes on the clock. You may begin whenever you are ready. Bismillah.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم كافها يا عين صاد ذكر رحمة ربك عبده زكريا إذ نادى ربه نداء خفيا قال رب إني وهن العظم مني واشتعل الرأس شيبا ولم أكن بدعائك رب شقيا وإني خفت الموالي من ورائي وكانت امرأتي عاقرا فهب لي من لدنك وليا يرثني ويرث من آل يعقوب واجعله ربي رضيا يا زكريا إنا نبشرك بغلام اسمه يحيى لم نجعل له من قبل سميا قال رب أنى يكون لي غلام وكانت امرأتي آقرا وقد بلغت من الكبر عتيا قال كذلك قال ربك هو علي هين وقد خلقتك من قبل ولم تك شيئا قال رب اجعل لي آية قال آيتك ألا تكلم الناس 3 ليال سويا فخرج على قومه من المحراب فأوحى إليهم أن سبحوا بكرة وعشيا يا يحيى خذ الكتاب بقوة وآتيناه الحكم صبيا وحنانا من لدنا وزكاة وكان تقيا وبرا بوالديه ولم يكن جبارا عصيا.
Yousef, I'm going to stop you there. Unfortunately, we're out of time. But most beautiful recitation, mashallah. If I can hand over to our Sheikh Maqsood for some feedback, please.
My dear brother, you know when you recited Kaf, Ha, Ya, Ain, Sad, you see apart from Ya, Ha, Ya, all these 3 are mad lazim, harfi, mukhaffaf. Okay, they are the 6 haraka each. You can't cut down any of them out of these 3. Okay, but your Sad almost 2.5, I would say, if it was a proper measurement. Okay, you cut down this. Make sure it has to be 6, 6, 6 throughout your this mad lazim. Inni 2 haraka. Okay, no inni like inni wahana like this. Aqira is couple of times aqira. Your ayn almost faded to a sound. Make sure it's aqira. Okay. Ya'qub, I mentioned the other day, this sometimes the way the exaggeration in khalqullah is like a sound coming up. Okay, don't make this another harakat sound like e u not like this. Ya'qub. Okay, lahab. Okay, no haba. Right. And hayyinu waqad, 2 haraka minimum length of the gunna. Okay, you merge, but you didn't fulfill the gunna length, which is 2 haraka length. Okay, again, when we say bukratan hukma, okay, they see the hams and the kaf is a light letter. So you should, when you're in the kaf, you keep spread your lips. Hukma, bukratan, okay, otherwise bukratan hukma, you don't make the lightness of the kaf. Okay, my brother, the good thing is your pace is very good, mashallah, very calm and serene recitation. Jazakumullah khairan, barakallahu feekum.
Mashallah, beautiful, beautiful. Yousef, so wonderful feedback from our sheikh there. Implement these into your recitation and your recitation will become perfect in no time, inshallah. Aziz. Sheikh Laib, if I can hand over to you for some tajweed questions.
Yeah, Ahsant Yousef, Jazakallahu khair. We go to this word, only the word. Wa inni khiftu. The word inni.
Gunna.
Gunna, Jazakallahu khairan. And one is the alif full mouth and one it's empty mouth.
Alif full mouth.
Yes, alif, na'am. Letter alif, yes.
The alif will be pronounced full mouth if it is preceded by huruf tafkhim. An empty mouth if it's preceded by huruf taqiq.
Barakallahu feek, Jazakallahu khairan.
Yousef, wonderful, wonderful. So beautiful recitation on the whole, and you know your tajweed rulings perfect, mashallah, good boy. So fix those little things that you need to fix, and inshallah you will be onwards and upwards for the future, inshallah. Aziz, good boy, Yousef. May Allah bless you. Inshallah, let's move on to our next reciter. His name is Ahmed Azam, 10 years of age, from London. Ahmed, are you there?
Yes. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Ahmed, Ahmed, if I can kindly ask you to be seated, sit in the middle, yes, in the center, because you're a bit on the side. So sit a bit more in the middle, inshallah, so we can see all of you clearly, inshallah. Good boy, good boy. How are you today? You okay?
Good, alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah. That's wonderful to hear. Ahmed, what are you going to recite for us today?
Surah Anbiya.
Okay, inshallah. Remember, you've got 3 minutes on the clock. You may start whenever you're ready. Bismillah.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. اقترب للناس حسابهم وهم في غفلة معرضون. ما يأتيهم من ذكر من ربهم محدث إلا استمعوه وهم يلعبون. لاهية قلوبهم وأسروا النجوى الذين ظلموا هل هذا بشر مثلكم أفتأتون السحر وأنتم تبصرون. قال ربي يعلم القول في السماء والأرض وهو السميع العليم. بل قالوا أضغاث شاعر بل هو شاعر فليأتنا بآية كما أرسل الأولون ما قبلهم أفهم يؤمنون وما أرسلنا قبلك إلا رجالا نوحي إليهم فاسألوا أهل الذكر إن كنتم لا تعلمون وما جعلناهم جسدا يأكلون الطعام وما كانوا خالدين ثم صدقناهم الوعد فأنجيناهم ومن نشاء مسرفين.
Okay, Ahmed, I'm going to ask you to stop there because we're out of time, unfortunately. MashaAllah, beautiful recitation. If I can hand over to Sheikh Laib for some feedback, please.
MashaAllah, very beautiful recitation, alhamdulillah, slowly with the tahqiq, alhamdulillah. Your makharij are good, alhamdulillah. And you are trying, MashaAllah, your best to apply all the rules. Jazakallahu khairan. You know, the ghunna, it's only in the letter noon and mim. Okay. إِلَّا اسْتَمَعُوهُ. Don't make ghunna in the letter u. If you close your nose, you can still pronounce the letter u without ghunna because you don't need ghunna here. تُبَصِرُونَ. Again, the ru without ghunna. Yes, there is a sound of ghunna comes with the letter ru and the letter u. Okay, avoid the ghunna here. The ghunna only for two letters, noon and mim. And شاعر فليأتنا. الإخفاء here is مرقق. Again, شاعر فليأتنا. أرسلنا قبلك. The noon أرسلنا. We have alif with two حركة. This is مد طبيعي as well. You do it two حركة as well. فأنجيناهم and you stopped. ومن نشاء. You don't need to stop here. You go straight in the ayah. فأنجيناهم ومن نشاء. Okay, you can't, there is no waqf here. Or if you couldn't breathe, you go back again and you do the ayah. Jazakallahu khairan. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give you tawfiq, inshallah. Amin ya Rabb.
MashaAllah, Ahmed, so beautiful feedback from Sheikh Laib. So just to add on to that, if I may, remember what happens is when you're reading with a melody, sometimes what happens when you're trying to emulate or imitate or copy a melody of a specific sheikh, what happens is you start reading a little bit out of your nose. So when you start reading more prominently, more from your nose than your mouth, this is when all of these problems start to occur, what the sheikh was talking about. So whenever you read, try and make sure you read clearly from your mouth all the time rather than your nose. You only use your nose at full capacity for ghunna and half capacity for ikhfa. Yes, so be very aware of that. Apart from that, everything else should come from the mouth. And if you can fix that, then inshallah your recitation will be even more beautiful than it already is. If I can hand over to our Sheikh Maqsood for some tajweed.
Jazakallah khairan. Sheikh Ahmed Azam. You know, one of the famous reciter today is we have Sheikh Ahmed Azami. Okay, Ahmed Azami. Just one voice very close to your name after him, mashallah. You'll be like him, inshallah, one day. My dear brother, little, sorry, one sort of small question from me. أحلى من بل. أحلى من بل افترى. What this will do? أحلى
يقلب.
يقلب. Very good. Okay, can you please tell me when is the ra sakin a full mouth and when it is empty mouth?
To make ra sakin heavy mouth, there has to be fatha or dhamma before it. To make it light, there has to be a kasra before it.
Very, very good.
Brilliant. MashaAllah, MashaAllah. Ahmed, it seems like you are going to be the next Imam Ahmed Azmi, inshallah. The way you answered those tajweed questions, MashaAllah, MashaAllah. Good boy, perfect. So, Ahmed, just fix those little things, what Sheikh Laib said, and inshallah you will be well on the way to the next big Imam of the UK, inshallah. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless you, good boy. Amin, Amin, ya Rab. May Allah bless you. Let's move on to our next reciter, Sanim Ammar, I believe. 9 years of age only, 9 years of age, from London. Sanim, are you there?
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Sanim, I like your headphones, mashallah. Very good, very good. Sanim, how are you today?
Alhamdulillah, I'm fine.
Mashallah, mashallah. Good boy. Sanim, what are you going to read for us today, if you can tell us?
I'm going to read Surah Al-Rahman.
Mashallah. Good boy, Sanim. So remember, you've got 3 minutes on the clock. You may begin whenever you are ready. Bismillah.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الرحمن علم القرآن خلق الإنسان علمه البيان الشمس والقمر بحسبان والنجم والشجر يسجدان والسماء رفعها ووضع الميزان ألا تطغوا في الميزان وأقيموا الوزن بالقسط ولا تخسروا الميزان والأرض وضعها للأنام فيها فاكهة والنخل ذات الأكمام والحب ذو العصف والريحان فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان خلق الإنسان من صلصال كالفخار وخلق الجان من مارج من نار فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان رب المشرقين ورب المغربين فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان مرج البحرين يلتقيان بينهما برزخ لا يبغيان فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان يخرج منهما اللؤلؤ والمرجان فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان وله الجوار المنشآت في البحر كالأعلام فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان صدق الله العظيم.
MashaAllah, MashaAllah, Saneem, beautiful recitation. MashaAllah, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless you, good boy. And plus you finished 5 seconds before time as well, MashaAllah. If I can hand over to our Sheikh Maqsood to give some feedback for you, please.
You know, by the young brother, whenever ya shadda or the waw shadda comes, what is very tend to make the cut of the sound. Fabi ayyi, no, it's fabi ayyi, sound rolling inside the ya. Fabi ayyi, ya ayyu, not ayyu, like fabi ayyi, not. Okay, make sure ya sound has to be rolling inside the ya. Don't pause the sound. Right. Qisti, you see this scene in the middle, in between 2 heavy letters, and this is problem for those who are not careful, make the scene to sort, and that happened to your case. You see bil qisti, but it's qis, nos. Okay, make sure keep the scene light and the scene not sod. You need to make the light gunna, because number of places bil insan. Okay, you make this this gunna heavy. It's not heavy. There's a light gunna following letter gunna. On the other hand, min sal sa sal من غنة heavy and الصل صا. الصل صا. Sad heavy, lam light. Okay, make sure this crucial point you need to be extra careful. مغربين, not مغ. Don't push on the ghain. Okay. مشرقين والمغرب. مغرب. Okay, not مغرب. Okay. Apart from this, very good recitation. Jazakumullah khair.
MashaAllah, Salim. So a few little things to fix. MashaAllah, you're only 9 years old, so you've got few years to make everything perfect, inshallah al-Aziz. So nothing to worry about. Just take our Sheikh's advice, inshallah, and fix those little things, and inshallah you will be well on your way to success, inshallah. If I can hand over to our Sheikh Laib for some tajweed questions for you, please.
Yeah, mashallah, jazakallahu khairan, barakallahu fiqh. You are young, like you said, Sheikh, and you are the companion of the Quran, alhamdulillah. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless you with this recitation and what you have memorized, alhamdulillah. Let's go to the word wan najm. What's the rule here? Wan najm.
نون مشدة and جيم قلقلة.
Focus well. Wan najm. Give you only one rule. Wan najm. Look.
نون مشدة.
نون مشددة. Okay, alhamdulillah. Okay, can you tell me now the letter of qalqala?
The letter of qalqala, there are 5 letters of qalqala. Qaf, ta, ba, jim, dal.
Qaf, go slowly. I heard sa.
Qaf, ta, ba, jim, dal.
Ahsant. Jazakallahu khairan.
MashaAllah. Salim, beautiful recitation. And as all of us are saying, you're only 9 years old. So, by the time you're 12 or 13, like some of our other reciters today, out of today's group, you're the youngest. You're only 9 years old, mashallah. So by the time you reach 12 or 13, your recitation will be so much more better, inshallah, if you follow the rulings that our sheikhs have given. Our last reciter for today, inshallah, Yousef Abdul Qayyum, 12 years of age, from Chelmsford. Yousef, are you there? Yousef Abdul Qayyum, are you there?
Yes, assalamu alaikum
wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Yousef, how are you today? You okay?
I'm fine,
MashaAllah. What are you going to recite for us today, Yousef?
The first 30 ayahs of Surah An-Naba.
Okay, inshallah al-Aziz. You've got 3 minutes on the clock, Yousef. You may begin whenever you are ready. Bismillah.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. عما يتساءلون عن النبأ العظيم الذي هم فيه مختلفون. كلا سيعلمون ثم كلا سيعلمون. ألم نجعل الأرض مهادا والجبال أوتادا وخلقناكم أزواجا وجعلنا نومكم سباتا وجعلنا الليل لباسا وجعلنا النهار معاشا وبنينا فوقكم 7 شدادا وجعلنا سراجا وهاجا وأنزلنا من المعصرات ماء ثجاجا لنخرج به حبا ونباتا وجنات ألفافا إن يوم الفصل كان ميقاتا يوم ينفخ في الصور فتأتون أفواجا وفتحت السماء فكانت أبوابا وسيرت الجبال فكانت سرابا إن جهنم كانت مرصادا للطاغين مآبا لابثين فيها أحقابا لا يذوقون فيها بردا ولا شرابا إلا حميما والساق جزاء وفاقا إنهم كانوا لا يرجون حسابا وكذبوا بآياتنا كذابا وكل شيء أحصيناه كتابا فذوقوا فلن نزيدكم إلا عذابا.
Jazakallah khair. Yousef, mashallah, beautiful recitation, and you finished exactly on time. Mashallah, good boy. Sheikh Laib, can I ask you for some feedback, please?
Jazakallah khair, Yousef, mashallah, barakallahu fik, alhamdulillah. So good and quiet recitation, and I feel maybe even you are a little bit tired, but still you are doing your best, alhamdulillah, during this recitation. يتساءلون, it's for haraka, for mad al-muttasil. Yes, we have few letters just to apply the light and the heavy letter. عن النبأ العظيم, ضا عظيم. Again, وجعلنا النهار را, full mouth. لا يرجون, لا يرجون, the ra is مفخم as well. معصرا, را, T, the T comes light. معصرات. يوم الفصل, فص, the sad make it full mouth as well. فصلي. But barakallahu fik, Yousef, alhamdulillah, you are so young, alhamdulillah, and you are still doing this type of recitation, which is good, alhamdulillah.
MashaAllah, good boy, Yousef. Beautiful recitation, and just fix these little things that our Sheikh has advised you to fix, inshallah. If I can hand over to Sheikh Maqsood for the tajweed questions, please.
Thank you, brother. وَجَعَلْنَا نَوْمَكُمْ سُبَاتًا. نَوْمَكُمْ سُ. What is that?
The meme sakin.
No, the rule's name.
In which letter?
Say again?
In which letter?
نَوْمَكُمْ سُ. You see this part. نَوْمَكُمْ سُبَاتًا, نَوْمَكُمْ سُ. What rule is there? If you're not sure, just tell me I'm not sure, because we're really tight in time.
I'm not sure.
Not sure, no problem. Can you please tell me what is iqlab?
Iqlab is when a meme sakin is followed by a ba.
Say again?
Meme sakin is noon sakin, sorry, is followed by a ba, and then you change the noon to a meme. You do like a ghunna, well not a ghunna, like a...
Just noon sakin or something else as well?
Or meme sakin.
No, noon sakin and?
Noon mushaddada.
Tanween probably, isn't it? Okay, I'll take part of it. Okay, noon sakin or tanween is not just noon sakin. Okay, so we want the whole answer anyway. Jazakallah khair.
So Yousef, mashallah, wonderful recitation. Just fix those little things that Sheikh Laib said, and just do a recap on all of your tajweed rulings as well. Very, very important. Just familiarize yourselves with all of the different names and all of the different rulings and the explanations as well. Little bit, fix that, and then your recitation will be perfect for the future, inshallah al-aziz. My beloved brothers, my beloved sisters, wonderful children, and respected viewers, we have come to the end of today's program. We listened to 11 beautiful reciters, as I'm sure you will all agree, inshallah, and we will tomorrow have another beautiful group of reciters as well, inshallah al-aziz. So please, brothers and sisters, wonderful children, do join us all tomorrow as well at 5 p.m, same time, same place, inshallah, and then inshallah we can carry on listening to some more beautiful recitation of the Quran. Until then, from all of us here, fi amanillah, and assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
قرآني في قلبي دوما يغمرني من فيض